The next item on the list is a sleeping bag. A lot of people ask, should I take a sleeping bag with me or not? What you need to do is take a sleeping bag. It's immensely useful at the airports when you're waiting for a long time. You can just spread it out and sleep. In a lot of areas, you'll be able to use a sleeping bag where there will be no other blankets or anything like that. The key though with the sleeping bag is that it has to be the smallest possible sleeping bag that you can ever find. And when I mean small, I mean like it's got to be like this big. Right? A sleeping bag about that size. Some people take a whole comforter and you're not going to be able to carry that around. It's going to take up too much space with you. You want to purchase the smallest sleeping bag. I know in the US you can purchase a sleeping bag like that for about $70 approximately. The next item is earplugs. Earplugs are little sponge earplugs you get at any pharmacy or so on. The earplugs, because in Hajj there's going to be a lot of noise when you're trying to sleep. And if you've got these earplugs, you won't hear anything, inshallah ta'ala. And it's really amazing. You want to get the sponge ones. Sometimes you can get earplugs that are like plastic or something like that. Forget those earplugs. Get the sponge ones that you can like stick in and inshallah ta'ala discard afterwards. The next item on the list is eye shades. Right? These are the things that you always see people on airplanes. They're covering their eyes with these eye shades. They're immensely important for you in Mina, in Arafah. When you're trying to sleep and the lights are on top of you, you put on the eye shade, stick in the earplugs, and you go to sleep anywhere, inshallah ta'ala. The next thing you'll need is ihram towels, specifically for men. A lot of times your Hajj group might have told you that they're going to give you ihram towels, but if you're flying directly into Jeddah and you're going for Umrah right after that, you need to land in Jeddah with your ihram towels on. That means that you'll have to put your ihram towels on before you arrive in Jeddah. Like somewhere, if you're like flying from Turkey, like Istanbul, you put the ihram towels on in Istanbul or Frankfurt or something like that, flying into Jeddah before you actually get on the airplane so that you don't have to like change while you're in the airplane. That means that you should have these ihram towels ahead of time. From my experience, trying to find ihram towels at the last minute is extremely difficult. Usually just specialty Islamic bookstores have ihram towels, or maybe friends have, some extra ihram towels. Make sure you get your ihram towels in advance, inshallah ta'ala. The next item you want to look into getting is Gatorade juice powder. You can get, Gatorade, it's like a sports drink, and you just get the juice powders so that when you go for Hajj, you'll get the regular water and you start dumping in the juice powder to give you some boost of energy, inshallah ta'ala, during your Hajj. And you don't want to get the big bucket of Gatorade, you just want to get the little packets that you can slip easily. The next thing you want to take with you, and a lot of people forget this, is taking a pocket Quran with you. When you're in Arafah and you're in different stations, you want to sit back and read some Quran, and then you might find that you don't even have a Quran with you. So take a pocket Quran with you, make sure you have it with you, inshallah ta'ala. The next thing you want to look at, to take with you, and this is kind of like a specialty item, is a small pocket radio. For those who understand the khutbah in Arabic, when you're in Arafah, you might not actually be in the distance of hearing the Imam as he leads the prayer, but if you have a pocket radio, just like these $2 pocket radios, one battery, you'll be able to hear the khutbah being broadcast on the radio. So not only will you take care of yourself, but everybody will gather around you and be so happy that you brought this radio with you, inshallah ta'ala. You can tell them that I learned this from HajjCoach.com, inshallah. The next thing you want to take with you is comfortable sandals. Sandals, of course, you're going to be like losing sandals. So you want to have comfortable sandals with you from the beginning of Hajj, and you want to work them in. Sometime the Hajj season is in winter time in whatever country you're coming from, so you might not find sandals in your locality, right? Because they might be selling winter boots or something like that. What you want to do is immediately go and purchase some sandals from now, some really good sandals, so that when you go for Hajj, inshallah ta'ala, you'll have them worked in. The next item is unscented soap. There's a difference of opinion about whether it's permissible to use soap that has perfume in it. So you want to stay away from the difference of opinion. You can get Dove soap, right? In America at least, I don't know about other countries, but you can get Dove unscented soap and just take with you, and inshallah ta'ala, you're not going to use the whole bar of soap, so you can cut it into different pieces and share it with other Hajjis. The next item, inshallah ta'ala, is power bars. These are like they're like chocolate bars, but they're actually like full of energy, and you want the ones that specifically don't have chocolate on them because the chocolate could melt. You want to stack up with these power bars and other like small snacks so that if you're ever on a bus or you're somewhere where you don't have easy access to food, and there will be a lot of times and places like that, you'll be able, inshallah ta'ala, to snack up and take care of yourself, inshallah ta'ala. And with that, that's not your full list, but that's just giving a glimpse and an introduction to some of the items you should be taking with you for Hajj, inshallah ta'ala. So start shopping from now, and inshallah ta'ala we'll see you in the next session with best wishes to see you have an accepted Hajj, inshallah ta'ala. This is Muhammad Alshareef for HajjCoach. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.